from the gym, but um, allow my words to just really overtake the video. So, Yeezy Day 2021 were day removed, and I've calmed down a little. Uh, wow, God, what a, as the title says, a complete joke. It was just, I don't even really know how to describe it besides saying it was a joke. Like Adidas and Kanye, they have the money, yet their sites are, let's just face it, bot friendly. If you don't have like impressive bot that you pay a lot of money for, you're not getting shoes from them. And as far as confirms, pretty fair, I guess. Whatever. Uh, I would have liked if they would have just had everything on a draw confirmed. But look, this Yeezy Day thing next year, it's really no point to compete if they're going to just put everything on the site without any changes. I would have thought, look, I would have thought, and before I get into this point, Matt Welty, bro, like, journalism is just in the complete toilet. Like, back in the day, you would have had people in journalism that would have called this out. They would have said, hey, man, yeah, this company needs to do better. They pretty much dropped the ball to the consumers. I tweeted Matt Welty, hey, you guys gonna, in Complex, hey, you guys going to, you know, write an article about this, about how bad this was? And he was like, "Oh man, nobody owes you. Nobody's terrible for not allowing you to buy sneakers." First of all, you cowardly stooge, you cowardly corporate stooge that gets all of your sneakers for free, mostly all your shoes for free. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you even say that? First of all, aren't you the same guy, or aren't you with the same company that wrote about the Joe Hubert stuff? About how he bought at the site for Yeezys, got like over 100 pairs, and they did the same thing this time. So this is what it says: they learned nothing from this, and they love it. They love that they have no security on their site, and that only people with bots get their shoes. Controlling them, they hate resellers, but they allow resellers to get all of the pairs in bulk. It makes no sense. Look, it's kind of obvious Matt Welty has no journalistic integrity, because he would have been the first one to call this out. But instead, he's not, because he's probably going to get most of these shoes from Adidas himself without having to go through the trouble we have to go through. So he's not going to call them out for saying, hey, look, you guys need to improve your site. Yeezy needs to improve his site. Do something about the bots. No. He's kicked up with his feet up, and he doesn't care about the common man copying sneakers. Now, getting back into the whole Yeezy Day thing about the website, look, Yeezy Supply is just trash. I don't understand why they wouldn't move everything to the draw when, like I said before, that whole Joe Hubert thing where he said that he's bought it, the Yeezy Supply, and got 100 pairs of Zions shipped to his house, and yet they've made no security corrections. How is that even possible? It just shows that they're catering to one demographic, botters, rich botters, because certain cards aren't allowed. They only accept privacy cards, black card, basically like upper tier cards or the privacy cards. Pretty much gets stopped from making a payment, and then you have the whole, if you're a manual user, you can't. Like, there were 2 times I got through on the black status and the bricks. Size 12, size 13, I can fit pretty much both of those. And I purchase, and it just goes nowhere. Like, it's just, uh, no purchase for you, but yet bot users are just bum rushing the spot and taking all the pairs. To me is consum anti consumerism. Is it basically bad treatment of your customers to allow that to happen? I really I think I know I've heard people say that Adidas is has taken over Yeezy supply. I can't tell because, well, maybe I can because Adidas.com, their splash page is basically the same thing. They just need to look, get rid of these, like the splash pages and this Yeezy supply waiting room where it's like you're waiting and then no, just look. It's been proven, and you see that it doesn't work. Bots love those. Are those even existing? Those should be taken from the website and route. Really, the sneakers at raffle has been proven to be the best method. Look, I don't win on those all the time, or at least they're Leo drop. Like one of the two. Like, hey, you get your information in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then it's gone. 1 minute, you're gone. But you have to have a pretty good network to handle all that traffic. But Adidas has the money and Kanye has the money to do that. So that's not even a valid excuse to why they don't have anything like that. The splash page is just lazy. And look, if they keep doing this, it's just going to get worse. People, they're going to become disinterested. It already kind of affects the common guy who it really isn't in the sneakers. He's just like, oh man, I like that 350 or like that. I'm gonna grab that. They use supply stuff. It's gonna turn them away, and you know what? They're not gonna pay the high resale. Most casual people in sneakers, they're not gonna pay high resale, so it's gonna crash the Yeezy market, and people are gonna become disinterested. That's kind of spraying to the more what's the word I'm looking for? Not casual, but moderate. A person who's more in the sneakers. It's turning. I definitely saw a lot of people turn away from this because it's no point in going on Yeezy Supply if they're going to keep doing this. And really, they're going to get to a point. They've already gotten to that point with me for the most part. Turning people to UAs because why am I going to sit in the splash page or the Yeezy Supply waiting room for like an hour, 40 minutes, hour and a half just to get to the end and I can't hit purchase or the bots have taken all the stock. When I just buy UA and it looks pretty much the same. You're pushing people, Adidas and Kanye, to buy UAs or just not even buy your product and just go with your. You can't look. I'm gonna leave with this. You can't jump over the jump man if the people, and I'm not talking about botters or resellers. I'm talking about the people in the regular everyday consumer. If they can't get your product, you can't jump over the jump man. It's just impossible. Main thing is I hope that Yeezy Supply learns from this and Adidas to get rid of the splash pages and the waiting rooms and come up with a better system to allow people to get these. You put out wave runners on Yeezy Supply and the black static breads and all that, and no, hardly anybody got pairs. What's the point of Yeezy? That it was just basically bot day, and I keep going back to this point. You saw this whole article about Joe Hebert, and you did nothing to improve security. It just shows where Adidas is are. Sorry, it's been a long night. Just got to finish working out. Where their head is, they don't care. It seems like they don't care about consumers. They only care about it selling out, and they don't care that they send 100 pairs to a botter who can control the market. So that's pretty much it. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Catch you guys later. And tell me what you guys think about Yeezy Day. Like, really, to tell you the truth, if they don't put everything on confirm next year, it's really, it's not even really even a point to participate in Yeezy Day because you're wasting your time all day to get nothing or to get 1 pair, 2 pairs. Uh, it's not even worth it. Like to me, like I just felt like the whole day I just wasted a lot of time. Like I could have just went to a Foot Locker and bought pairs. I would have been more satisfied. Instead, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.